Good evening, guys. How are we all doing? So Dan from Trading with Dan here. This is our Bitcoin evening wrap. So if you guys wouldn't mind smashing that like button, we will go straight over to those charts. I was considering this morning doing a video on the debates, but there were just it was just basically an argument on stage, wasn't it? It wasn't really a proper debate. It was just shouting at people, shouting over people. I don't think there was a lot of relevance there really, other than it just making it obvious that the political system is a bit of a farce. But hey, what can we do? Not much we can do about it. And I'm over here in the UK anyway, so realistically, I don't really care. But yeah, so that is that. No real analysis of the debate because there's not too much to debate. Anyway, so over to Bitcoin. Not really much to talk about in Bitcoin either. I mean, just look at the tight price action we've got going on here, hovering above this support area, which is good that we broke back above and held above. But we do want to start making some progress here. But obviously clearly we are just trading in very tight range sideways at the moment, so not really much we can read into that. Stock markets, we will have a go and look at them though. You can see our really important level, the one we've got joining with the thick line. Basically quite strongly rejected price today, which is something you could expect. Nearly on a 4-hour buy 9, nearly got there. We got the 4 hour, nearly the 4 hour, well, pretty much the next candle after, sold off the 4-hour 9, and then nearly got to the buy. But yeah, we rejected off that level, so that's a pretty strong rejection as well. So we've got to kind of hold this level, trade out this zone and push on in stock markets if we are indeed going to make some moves to the upside. Nasdaq as well, just hovering up there or thereabouts, but it has got a 4-hour sell 9 coming in on the next candle. So yeah, keep an eye out for that. Obviously that'll be tomorrow because this is closed now. Let's go over to the DXY, the all important DXY. This is yeah, I mean, if you wanted to bounce off this level, wanted just to make some progress to the upside, you'd probably want to see a better reaction than what we've seen thus far. So yeah, that kind of tells me we are going to potentially come down and test this next level. So that will obviously be good for Bitcoin and stocks. And there again, I mean, that could then be the bounce level, sends us back up. But yeah, maybe it's a slingshot reversal out of this pattern. And we are just gonna basically tank down. Maybe we'll see. Maybe we're gonna come down to this horizontal, the trend line, bounce around here, play this out a little bit, and then fall out. Who knows? Maybe we will form a sort of head and shoulders, and then fall out of that pattern. It would still be the same trend line anyway. So. But yeah, like I said though, if we do start to find our footing here and start to move back up again, that would be particularly bullish. Yeah, you can tell the way that I say that is not necessarily what I want to be saying, but hey, if it happens, it will be particularly bullish. You will have to assess the situation, but yeah, you guys know, I think this is going down. Yeah, silver obviously having a bit of a weak day here as well. A weekday. Every trading day is a weekday for silver. But yeah, you can see quite nicely the 4-hour 9 here before the move up, the 4-hour 9 there before the sell down. The 4-hour 9s are my favorites. The 4-hour 9 at this little high here. So 4-hour 9 held price up briefly after this big dump. So something for you guys to be aware of. 4-hour 9s are my favorite. As you guys have listened for a while, you would have heard me say this so many times about the 4-hour 9s. Gold not looking as bad though. Gold not looking as bad. You can see the 4-hour 9. Well, 4-hour 9 there didn't do a lot. Obviously just volatility on the candle. But yeah, 4-hour 9 here pretty much marked the low. 4-hour 9 there pretty much marked that low, that high at that point. But obviously we now, well, we traded back above it, but we're hanging around the area. Yeah, gold is looking a bit more constructive, so I expect obviously the gold silver ratio, yeah, I was just about to say, it's back above 80, which there indeed it is. So it has got this trend line. So yeah, is that gonna spark the sell-off in the gold silver ratio, or we're gonna break above that? Who knows? Bitcoin dominance. That candle's now gone, hasn't it? Has it? That candle has gone. That crazy candle we had is no longer present. Yeah, so however they calculate that, obviously you guys know it looked a bit crazy, so we ignored it. And now it appears to have sorted itself out. So, but Bitcoin dominance, let's have a look. Oh yeah, what? They've redone this, because obviously this little pennant would have been drawn on price action, I assure you. I wasn't just drawing it there for no reason. So yeah, but yeah, like I said, this is looking like we could be in for another move down. We'll draw a little trend line across here, a horizontal, sorry, a little horizontal across there. Yeah, about there, that'll do. Take out that level, we'll be looking good for a move down. Where's this trend line coming from? This 57. Let's go to the daily. Yeah. I see where you are coming from. I see. So yeah, yeah, I mean, it's clearly a downtrend, isn't it? So we've tried to put in a higher high, which we have actually done. So now we're going to form a higher low here and start to move up, or are we just playing some widening of the range here, and we are just going to trade down? We'll have to keep an eye on that. You guys know we'll have many fundamental views on the Bitcoin dominance. It just it is what it is. You're just going to chart it with no bias, which is not the worst thing to do. But yeah, over to our friend Bitcoin. Oh, we've not done Ethereum. Let's have a quick look at Ethereum. I don't think too much has happened in Ethereum. Seeing there's not too much has happened in Bitcoin. Yeah, I mean, we literally just, you can see that this today, yesterday, the day before that. I mean, all around the same range. And Ethereum, Bitcoin, Ethereum Satoshi pairing. Yeah. Again, you can see it's not really doing much. We have got this is it. The markets, well, we're at low vol, and we are now at even lower vol. So yeah, what is happening? What is happening here? We are waiting for that big bad move. We will have a look through the Stokes, because just more out of habit, but this morning I was kind of telling you that they're not really going to be showing us a lot. I mean, look at that, it's not really doing much there, but yeah, leaning to the downside. 8 hour coming down, 10 hour coming down, 12 hour turning down. 12 hours important one. We know the 12 hours important one, so yeah, if we don't start to make a move to the upside, then yeah, this could actually drag us down, the 12 hour. Daily looking like it's sort of starting to turn down as well. 2 day there or thereabouts. 3 day obviously pointing up, 5 day down, weekly down, bi-weekly down, and monthly. Yeah, so I mean, these are starting to err on their bearish side, which is not what you would not expect. It's not what you would not expect. So it is kind of what you would expect, just on the basis that we've had a move up, and we're now basically stopping that move up. So we had some momentum push to the upside, and now that has gone. So you would obviously expect some of these momentum indicators to start to curl over, which they are doing. So yeah, we are going to have to keep an eye on these markets, because it's not looking as good across the markets as we have been looking. I mean, most notably, obviously this is today's candle. Dartmoor high range candle, but really open and close not made a lot of difference. But I mean, on the 4 hour you can see the harsh rejection there. So basically, if we do start to trade lower than this candle, I mean, for the sake of ease, we could just call this horizontal. If we lose this horizontal, we are probably almost definitely going to come down, well, a bit lower. Either here or here, and then decide what we're going to do. But yeah, this horizontal is important, though, and you can see it's the only one I've got in this thickness, so it is important. We get back above it, we will be looking good. So if we can consolidate in here and get back above, then yeah, we will be looking really good. So yeah, that is it really, guys. Not too much else to talk about here. Remember, this is not a financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Always do your own research, and I will speak to you guys again in the morning.